Go.
Hello and welcome to another weekly dose of chaos, episode 18. Segment 1. Hot. So today we got a couple things we're discussing. I know this Sunday I talked about Aaron Carter's death, that they found him in his house, I think, at 34. They found more stuff. They're not fully aware yet. They're determining whether it's suicide, drug or overdose, or homicide. And because it was mentioned that he was mentioning that he was being suicidal the other night before he was found the other day. So we don't know if that's what it was, because they said police did a welfare check on him, and that's the last time they seen him was after that day. So they don't know if he was murdered or if it was a drug and overdose suicide. So it's crazy.
It's crazy to definitely see how the status of being celebrity has decayed because of how much toll it takes on a person and a human being. And again, this is something that not only fans of these people need to be aware of, but the managers, the production people, everybody involved in that.
Yes.
We talked about Katy Perry last week, where she had a collapse on the stage.
Yeah.
And
it was a real thing, and everybody just thought it was an act.
She kept saying, "I need Nashville, I'm not feeling well." She's like, "Help, help." Boom, fell, and then help came and picked her up. And that's kind of bogus.
Exactly, and it's like, again, like we talked about before, people stop seeing these people as regular people. Stop realizing that they have the same emotions, same functions of the body as a normal human being does.
Because don't forget, like, how long even the music artists, movie people, how long they away from their family all the time. And they don't see each other, and they're doing this all the time, not getting a break.
And also with them collapsing on stage, it's because they spend, I want to say, 5-6 days a week, 8-hour days, could be longer, just dancing hard, singing hard. And next you know, your vocals are torn, so then they need a couple days for their vocals to heal. Like, there's so much stuff a celebrity and performer, rapper, all of them have struggled, and that's why they turned all these stuff on the streets too, to keep them awake, so they can perform for people like us. Not realizing sometimes sometimes they get so caught up in the moment, they forget about their own selves, and then that's when they collapse and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's just a difficult thing that needs to be, more awareness needs to be raised, as we talked about.
Every job, everything in the world doing business, that taking care of people, they need to see that their employees are okay and stuff, and they don't care about your mental health, and because they can say that they do, but they don't, because they don't understand you until you get to that point and something happens, and then they want to listen.
Mm-hmm.
Show business and the music industry definitely needs to upgrade their policies and checking on their employees. I think they almost need psych evaluations for a lot of the stuff going through in therapy.
Yeah, like all the CEOs and all the uppers need to know their employees' health too, so they can help them and keep them safe.
Well, it's just like with Juice and all that stuff. Like, he was seeing, I think, therapy and stuff like that. And he said the reason why he was doing all those drugs is because he couldn't feel anything throughout his whole life. He couldn't feel pain. He couldn't give emotions like we could. So that's why he resorted to those, because it would give him some kind of feeling they can't feel. It's crazy.
Yeah. So Isaac and Tony, got anything you want to add to it?
Yeah, it's definitely shitty, but I mean, it's also really hard to try and talk to somebody who will understand, because when you have a status that high, nobody's gonna really know like how you're feeling deeply, like in your soul, you know what I mean? Because that shit's just like on you. You know what you feel, you know what you're going through. and you can't if you're not really able to express how you feel in that specific way inside, then you're not gonna be able to say it outside. You know what I mean? And people feel trapped after a while, and it's a cycle that never ends for them. You know what I mean? And drugs definitely don't help that shit with celebrities and stuff like that, because they matter too. You know?
Yeah.
So that's. I mean, what about you, Tony?
It's just crazy how how young the artists are, and then passed away just was 21, at X2, and then he got shot, but still it was all of that society is just mad doing in the rapping business, singing, just and they try to get help but they don't get it until people actually realize till it's too late basically, and then they're just gave up or whatever, and then people want to be oh, we should have been there. It's you should have already been there, the signs and everything.
Look at the Disney stars. Once they hit they've been shielded so much in Disney. Once they get out, they go nuts and they get on drugs. They start.
You can't completely blame that on them though, but say that Disney kept them normal, no, I would not say that, because it's having fame at a very early age is very stressful, especially for a kid still going to school. Trying to balance and manage that life. Imagine you have the clout of Johnny Depp or anything like that, but now you're a fucking 7-year-old kid on a TV show.
Yeah. And they make them, and it seems they make them. Everyone on Disney starts singing, and then they start getting into more acting and stuff like that.
I mean, look how Miley Cyrus was blowing up after fucking Hannah Montana, and then leaving Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
She was doing okay, and then she was already having problems coming out of it, and it tore apart her and her family. And even Billy Ray Cyrus said they should have never done that show.
Yeah, he did.
He wished they'd never done it because it changed her.
Yeah.
And fucked with her mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I say I'm not blaming the Disney stars. So the company, they do this thing, they keep them going. If they're on a TV show, they make her go to be singing. They'll have their own, after a while they'll have their own shows, and they start building up, and it seems they depend on them making money, through music and the movies, and over bringing them out more often and more people seeing them.
Well, that's the thing. It's because all they do is perform music, and now all of a sudden they're getting out there. Now they want to expand their options.
Yeah.
And not knowing what they're getting themselves into outside of that world. Or they could have already been in that mode, just was not trying to show it on TV until they completely lose their way. Then it's then they blame, of course, like you say, they end up blaming Disney and all that because of that. But it's really, like I said, it's decision shit.
Yeah.
But the business is stressful, especially when you have, like I said last time, when you have a camera in your face almost 24/7. You can't have no privacy. You can't even scratch your ass without someone saying, "Look at that shit." It's bogus. I hate to put it like that.
And then you have the people that do rude shit on camera just to fuck with people, Danny DeVito. He does not give a fuck.
Oh yeah.
Jack Nicholson beat the shit out of that one guy. Oh man, that's great. Those guys are camera or not, I'm fucking them up.
Oh yeah.
Let's keep the property value down.
Yeah, they were saying with Nick Carter, I even said that too, in one of his Christmas things he was doing with the Backstreet Boys, he wasn't looking good at all, and he did when they did their burial ceremony thing for Aaron Carter, he broke down during his speech. Hillary Duff was there. She says she remembers having a crush on him when they were teenagers. Stuff like that. There's been a lot of people. Apparently, I didn't even know. I'm a big fan. I feel bad that I didn't even know he had a twin sister. I forgot he had a twin sister. But yeah, he had a twin sister. He also had a fiance that was on and off, because every once in a while They said he was on different kind of medications and drugs for his mental health and psych. They're saying he admitted that he takes Xanax. He said because for somehow with his head and stuff like that, he has different voices and stuff like that. He doesn't understand. So like, and then his fiance said there was times where he spoke ill at her out of nowhere, and just one time he hit her right in the side and broke 3 of her ribs. And eventually he got himself better again. They were off and on because he kept being clean, and then she was good. She was there for him pretty much through thick and thin with him, no matter what he did, because she knew deep inside Aaron Carter was way better than this. She knew the real Aaron Carter. So she's like, she was trying to break him from that habit. And apparently, like we said, we don't know for sure if it was the drugs or what, but there's a big, strong possibility, they're saying.
Yeah.
He's going through a lot, so we can only hope for the best for the rest of his family right now.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Definitely, man. And also, I just found today actually about this thing. They're talking about archaeologists being forced to rebury an unusual monument found in the outskirts of Mexico City. Apparently, it's covering up an important historical discovery till some unknown time. They're not disclosing when they're going to reopen it again. Because apparently, they found some 11 symbols in there that was carved from something. They don't know exactly what.
They found my fucking ray gun.
They said there was a representation of a war shield, the head of a bird of prey, and some raindrops. I don't know what the raindrop means, but they seem something. But apparently the government or whatever want them to rebury it so it doesn't get damaged or vandalized or robbed. Anything. They want to make sure it's safe.
Nah, I know where it is. I'm going to get it.
They said shit, they found it.
Get back in.
We gotta relocate.
No, they found that fucking ray gun that I want, and it's down there.
Oh.
Stop hiding my technology.
And also, what's been going around for a while, Elon Musk, the owner of Twitter now, him and the original owner of it are going back and forth at each other because apparently Elon Musk wants to do an $8 subscription thing. It's either for advanced stuff where you can film longer now, but he's also charging $8 just to keep following too.
Nope.
Like you have to have a limit now, and then you'll be paying $8. And the original guy is trying to fight that. He asked him, "Could you please just consider making it free, just like everything? It'll work with it better." And he denied him very rudely. Elon Musk has said, "Twitter is mine. I'm in charge here." Like he's being cocky with it, and that's
It's
crazy.
gonna have nobody on that bitch.
No, bro, that's like the only app left that I like know. No.
Yeah.
No,
I never
there's
used.
Facebook
Used
too,
to
but
take a Twitter
a subscription.
because I didn't understand it.
No.
Because when it first came out, like I didn't understand it. I was like, not like you really talk with each other. You just like post it. Like people do stupid stuff on there.
I could see if they were
You
like.
tweet though. This is my day. You got text about all your whole life what you do.
Better.
Get it on Twitter.
I love Reddit.
Yep. Before Twitter got the way it was like it started.
The
out
worst
weird.
people in the world are on fucking Reddit. I
Yeah.
swear to God.
Oh, most definitely.
They do not give a fuck on there.
Nope, there's no boundaries there.
Good.
Reddit is like new Tumblr.
Yeah.
Less porn though.
Yeah.
Just stories of porn.
Pretty much.
Said fiction-made stories.
I found one Reddit feed that was labeled "The Layer of Lust." I clicked the wrong time. that was awful.
Yeah.
There was yeah, we're not gonna go into detail. That's too gruesome.
Yeah.
But if you're on Reddit, look at it. It's called "The Layer of Lust."
Yeah, that I've seen that.
Then you'll understand.
Yep.
All right, Justin, what do you got for us tonight?
Ragnarok.
Nice.
That came out now and for a while now, and people were just talking about it. Got some more information about it. So there's a event circling around. I don't know the Chrono's son's name. Is they're finding out that he's one of Odin's ravens. I think he's followers, I guess, or something like that. It had them glued to their edge of their seats. They repeatedly toyed with your expectations. And this journey took around 28 hours with few side quests. So we're getting a lot of good feeds about it. So
I'll say the scene it looks pretty good though.
Well, with
I
that
see
full-
people playing them.
I kind of watched that Thor fight thing that was going on in the game on Facebook because they were posting a lot about that.
yeah,
And
that's
that
the only
looked, that looked kind of badass.
yeah, that's
But
all.
that would just continuously piss me off, melting his health bar, and then he just fucking rebounds.
Yeah.
I'm like, 3 fucking times in a row, seriously?
Cause it's one of the ones I know their names from. The Greek gods is that one and Odin. Odin is the only one that I know. The rest of them, I
But
don't
like,
know.
if you watch the video, he just talks shit to you all the time. I was like, dog, you're gonna make me mad as fuck.
Yeah, that's the point of it. You get one of those cocky people that give you anger to trying to beat them.
That was Borderlands for me. Fucking the handsome Jack dude.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he used to piss me off.
Always teaching you self-control the whole time.
Right. They're like, if I ever saw you in real life, I'd want to do the same shit the game does to you.
So also, so Sonic the Hedgehog, Frontier came out the 8th. So it takes place on a mystery Starfall Island to collect the Chaos Emeralds. It's on all consoles and PC.
Okay.
It's an open zone, so it's like semi-open world. It has 5 massive Starfall Islands. There's all new battle system, a new cyclone ability. It's interesting. You spin around like the enemy and you kill his health bar.
He said you can't even fight.
you circle enemies.
Right.
And they
They
said it lasts.
fucked up if his enemy clotheslines him.
Yeah.
He just goes boom.
Yeah, so it lasts like 16 hours to complete the game.
Ain't that bad.
16 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
Not
bad.
bad.
Not
Binge
for-
that in a night.
Right, it took me 2
So
weeks
you'll
to finish
beat that in one
campaign.
night.
You do, it's all
Todd-
right.
It depends because there's
Deanna be like, "Are you still awake?"
Let's just go.
this is the easy one.
Oh yeah,
dude.
16 hours got this.
The weird part, like this, I just talked about this like, in the last one about we were just talking about like Sega and then Nintendo having released a new game and poof, there's another one.
That's cool. It's open world too. So you can-
Semi-open world. The next start after that is going to probably be open world. That's what they did with Pokemon. So you know, Sonic's going to be
Where's
open.
my Shadow the Hedgehog remake? That's what I have in question.
Yeah, they haven't
Yeah.
done it. They're supposed to.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes.
He's too cool.
I'm
Was it
filing a complaint.
Because Sonic, if you
Unless they're
think
trying to get them right. They're trying to find the right character for Shadow because you have to have that right character.
No, I need the swearing still in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Huh?
You have to find that one that will get into that full character and not give a fuck. Because that's all he doesn't give a fuck who he's versing. He'll
Dog,
say,
Shadow
"You
was
suck."
on some gang shit in that game.
He
He had
swore
fucking
and-
gats.
Right.
Fucking, he came strapped to the
if Eminem
party.
played
Fucking full M16.
Eminem.
Remember now, no.
So you rip the shit out of you every time you talk.
I don't know. I haven't seen him act too much.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember the cutscenes from that game? And how he could, like, fucking flash and appear and, like, fucking appear behind you and kick you in the fucking head?
Yeah.
I was like, dog, that Shadow's at, like, the next level. He's a badass.
Yeah, so that's why they don't want. Because everybody knows all the Sonic Hedgehog, when they made Shadow, they screwed up because that's the famous player from Sonic.
That's
Well, that's his
like his
twin.
jealous brother and shit.
Yeah.
But they also
His
have
twin is from
they
him.
have a silver one too.
Okay,
now.
but think about it this way: Sonic with the Chaos Emeralds, yeah, he's a beast. But Shadow with the Chaos Emeralds, he has two different abilities. He has Chaos Control and Chaos Blast.
Yes.
That Chaos Blast is fucking anything up in the vicinity that's anything near him.
Like I said, there's another. They made another Sonic, but he's silver. But I don't know the name of that one, and I don't know if that's just in games now, or are they gonna make that come true?
Well, according to Sonic 2, of what I heard, at towards the end there, they were trying to hint at the possibility of Shadow being created at some point.
No, he's already.
Because he's the DNA from Sonic.
No, he's already created.
So-
They're just released them now.
Yeah.
And then thinking about the villain of the Sonic, that's what people are thinking is going to be the robot Sonic. Well, being the villain of that.
I hope not, though.
But this the government that made Sonic in their own image, facing against the real Sonic.
Sonic's still gonna whoop his ass.
But in because they have it in when they're doing cartoons, he needs Shadow to team up to face it because he knows all his moves and.
There's Shadow with a fucking strap.
Boom! They team up to take this down. So we don't know
Fucking sniper
what the
rifle.
thing is, but some of the trailers showed the robot Sonic in the background.
Well, Carnage from Vet was supposed to be a lot better than he is, and they killed him off. I was like, what the fuck? I was waiting for Carnage, and you messed it up.
Because they can't let it keep going because they will never. Because in the real game, in anime, they can't kill they'll kill each other any longer. They can't.
No,
They always kill. They can't. And yes, they don't want to make them too powerful because they need to be in all because they never kill each other.
No. Carnage always wins. He always combines inside him.
Yeah.
Every time.
But you gotta.
Not today.
You gotta remember back in the day when Carnage teamed up with Octopus, and he was part of Octopus.
Yeah, Monster Rock.
Monster Rock.
Nope. At least we couldn't fight. I'm not dying with that thing.
Yeah.
It's bad enough he'd catch us.
And she's all.
Anything else you have today?
Let's see. So everyone knew about the Expo Prime, the one I showed last time was here, with that with hordes of dinosaurs and there. We saw it's a multiplayer game, so work together. They're for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, so it'll be good at PC now. Of course, that should be better because you got probably a longer time on it. Well, and you get futuristic guns and tasks to take out major hordes of dinosaurs, pour through rafts in the world, like open, just comes out of nowhere. And,
So I could just have a T-Rex fucking just pour it out of nowhere in front of me. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Just whoop.
But the weird part about it seems like if it's a robot or alien that took over and they're using it as an experiment.
I need an Iron Man suit so I can slap the shit out of it.
And whatever it is, it's
I am
Fine.
Iron Man.
No.
Stop.
I was like, so
He
anyone
said get ready
anything
for
I'll
a
say about the
jet-powered
game
slap.
that
No man.
Sounds really interesting. I want to try it.
yeah,
It's coming out.
yeah, and somewhere in 2023.
Yeah, sounds interesting.
Yeah,
Those dinosaurs.
yeah.
Right. I like that adventure one.
This is interesting. I was just figuring out like if it's a robot or if it's a robot or but it seems
Now my
like
question is it going to terrorize me like Ark does, or is it going to be simplistic?
It's definitely gonna terrorize.
it's just terrorized because you
No,
never know.
Ark terrifies me more
Yeah.
than anything. I think I have one thing coming at me, and there's like 6.
Exoprimal's like jokes I knew, poured them all at one time.
That's
Yeah,
fucked up.
remember,
Fucking whole team of velociraptors. God damn it.
no, yeah, they say hordes of dinosaurs. Doesn't mean you might
That's
get one.
fucked up.
You get like 10 T-Rexes chasing you.
Can't go on the water either. You're gonna get swallowed up.
Right. You have to lock
Nowhere's
this
fucking safe because you can't go in the air.
No.
And
Can't
then
go
if
in
you
the
go
water.
in the air, you're gonna get hit with a pteranodon. So either way, you're screwed wherever you go.
Yeah, you're just gonna be the strongest
No, they're just
caveman.
Yeah, might as well at that
What a
point.
time to be alive, right?
Is everybody hiding in their cave? Fuck this shit, man.
Yeah, like I said, that needed to be on the VR.
Oh, God.
Imagine if
That-
that was-
No, they need to put Outlast on VR.
Yeah, both of
we're
them.
gonna scream so much.
But you
Have
know,
Yeah.
put us in a
Live
room
action.
like by ourselves
Especially-
and have somebody in there just kind of like being a bitch.
Yeah.
And
that'd be awesome.
I just hope we have a lot of self-control because someone will get elbowed.
I go, hey,
Something grabs your ankle.
get kicked.
Just axe you. Wow.
You're gonna hear somebody try to run out the window.
Bam! What the hell were you trying to do?
Escape.
Those windows are strong.
Yeah.
You gotta throw your whole body in that direction.
or find
Yeah,
a body
so-
to throw.
Right, because you can't see.
Takes the enemy and throws him through the window to escape.
So I found this other kind of game. It reminds me of Modern Warfare and Call of Duty, but like this it's called the Great War West Front. It's a World War One strategy game back in 1914 to 1919. It's on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. It's interesting, but they really don't have a very good trailer out to how it looks.
The trailer seemed fine to us when we seen it.
Yeah, it didn't get to it. It took a long time just to get into the game. But like it will seem, I think it's better off if you had the game in front of you. It might be different. But it's like it's like a knockoff of the other ones, kind of. It seems like to me.
Probably just a low budget game.
Yeah, it has to be because the trailer, the everyday trailers is always good. Like it's an interesting trailer, but it's nothing like you don't see a lot about the game. If it's like a board game, yeah, the way it looked like it's just like it looks like a game board or something like that.
So it's like a fucking just strategy.
Yeah,
Like move them here.
yeah. So
Alright, well, we're drawn to the end of segment 2, so thanks for everybody who tuned in. We're gonna be moving on to segment segment 1, yeah, segment 2. From 1 to 2, my bad, Tony. And Tony's gonna be leading off segment 2 for us with his story. So thanks for everybody who tuned in, and we'll be back.
Hey guys, and we're back with segment 2 of episode 18. So I'm gonna start with what I have for today. So, horror movie. It was an old one, but it came out October 15, 2012. But it's called VHS. Then you watched it. We're good.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it. It's fucked
Me and
up.
Dan watched it the
Yeah.
other day.
Of course
seen
you
it?
did. You watched stuff.
Oh,
You don't wait.
that you've been seeing though.
Is that the older one though? I thought
Yeah,
they were.
from-
Oh, it's a remake. That's right. It's a remake of it. Never mind. I think I was. Thought it was
This came out
VHS.
2012, and there's the franchise of it. I don't think I always saw this week. But yeah, it's about 4 thugs who make money putting their violent acts online, are hired to steal VHS tapes from a spooky old house. However, things take a turn for the worse when they find a dead prisoner and a dozen other bad tapes. And I've seen it. It's really good, but really messed up for sure.
Imagine watching this videotape and you just see all this horrible shit.
Yeah.
That's almost kind of reminds me almost like Sinister in a way, where he shows people it's all happy and then all of a sudden it shows them death, their death.
Okay, but the scary movie version of Sinister was funny as hell. He falls into the pool and he's like, oh shit. And then he's getting his ass whipped by the families.
They're like, get out of here.
That shit was funny.
Everything for movie and they made so much fun.
Just like that movie Village, they made a comedy out of that one. That they got smoking and just like, I was like, oh my
That was
god.
awesome. That was awesome back in the day.
Or the Foot Locker commercial they did in the second one.
Oh yeah.
The basketball just bounces down the stairs like a ghost, and then they're like, it just completely transitions into a Foot Locker ad.
Yep.
The dude in the wheelchair is like spinning around, dribbling it in a full 360.
Grab my hand. No, grab my stronger hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, that on that trailer, that one what was that? That one girl that looked like a whole vampire or split in her forehead one or whatever was.
Yeah, that was fucked.
I was all, imagine that just chasing you just somehow.
Nope.
But I'd be screaming, like, get the fuck away from me.
Out the window.
Let's just put my vape in her mouth.
Suck on this.
It's blood orange flavor.
The other movie, y'all ever watch Indiana Jones or grew up watching it? Or?
Yeah.
I grew up hearing it. I never actually grew up
Wasn't the last one the Crystal Skull?
Yeah, this one's that came out in 2008. This one's the 5th one. Now there's not much with it, but like they're filming. Obviously they got Harrison Ford in it, or his wife, bring it back. But they got him back in there. Antonio Banderas in there. In the cast they showed Shia LaBeouf in there, but.
So that's his Shia LaBeouf's gonna be in, because
Yeah,
that's
that
his
He's the villain.
Apparently that kid's gonna be there grown up. They ran into each other in public. That was cool. That they reunited.
But they have like an untitled title to it, but it comes out June 30th of next year, and he's 80 years old still doing this stuff. That's
I
crazy.
give him credit for that. For real.
It's commitment right there. He's really good.
That's gonna be John Wick too, though. The guy.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's not gonna stop
Should've
until
been.
we say.
They said he's so generous with us. Like he could literally just walk right past you and give you like $2,000, and when you get or more, he'd be like, "Are you struggling right now?" Boom, he'll hit you with
Hell yeah,
$250K. Because that dude's net worth is so crazy. He doesn't really. He does everything for his fans.
I need a PC and a Ferrari.
Yeah, he goes to the gym too, and then dude's like, you're 80 years old, he's just lifting like 80 like pounds, just going like it was nothing.
Yeah. It's just sad because remember all our childhood super active, the active stars out there, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, Van Damme, Steven Seagal, those guys.
Well, Sylvester Stallone right now is training
that's
his son, and he's becoming a bodybuilder too.
Yeah. It's like all these people are actors. They grow up. They're all old now. And I'm like, which actor star did you seem like will take over some of their roles when they retire from all this? Who thinks will be the next action stars or the next generation?
Me.
It's past your time.
I mean, and Tony kind of did some kind
Hell
of
no,
acting
I could
when
still
we
be
used
in
to get on
Jackass.
YouTube. And in school, he once for like 1 year. That was interesting, actually. I never thought I'd like acting like that. Like my school literally volunteered me, like, here, go in the join this choir, start singing. I'm like, I don't think that's for me. And
But if you're in Jackass, you don't have to act.
right, it's just
Yeah, but look at all the issues he has now.
yeah, and all the new guys from the movies, they got hurt bad.
Everybody got hurt in that one.
Yeah.
Like, really bad.
I didn't get to see that one.
Honestly, it's a lot of, like, the older cast getting hurt really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell they're not built for that shit anymore. And
Yeah.
Bam's not even in it.
Yeah.
He refused to take part in it.
I don't
They
blame
said
him.
that's part of what ruined his life.
Because he used to be a skateboarder back in the day, wasn't he? Like,
Well, he was missing out on tours with Element 24/7 because he was doing the shit with MTV all the time. So MTV would call and he'd have to drop all his tour shit with Element and hit the stage. And most of the time, all it was him getting fucked up or him destroying his aunt's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
I remember how you.
If
I
I
remember
would have done that to my parents, they would have murdered me, bro.
I said marked.
Fucking turned the whole fucking house into an ice skating rink. That's fucked.
Right.
God.
And played hockey with my friends in it and destroyed everything.
Use your dog as a fucking ramp. For real.
So many good moments, but unfortunately, they definitely need to put a stop to that because
Yeah.
people definitely get hurt big
Yeah,
time
and it's
doing
that
that
they
shit.
show and all these people do is showing people, and then what do you think the kids will do?
Do what they do.
I know I did when I was that age.
Yeah. Who hasn't tried to do that? It's like, oh, they did. Why
Oh, I
can't you
didn't
do
try to do it. I was dedicated to it
that?
all the way. Like
You're a super fan.
every
Master level.
You're
master level jackass.
And I surprised they didn't bring.
I had my friend tackle me through fucking drywall. That sucked. I'll never forget the pain I experienced off of that one. No.
Did you at least use the stud finders? You didn't want to fuck your
No.
shit up? Oh my
There was
God.
no thought that went into this. It just happened. We were like, oh, here's a sheet of drywall with another layer of drywall behind it.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Alright, Tony, what else you got, man?
Got two more. Last of the movie though, we were just seeing the movie. Now this was based off from like the TV show that we watched. They had 6 seasons and they ended it, and then they took it was like a long break. All fans were kept asking for it, and then they finally got one. And they got most of the original characters, except for like the one main one, Styles. A lot of people were upset with it, but so the plot of it, a terrifying evil has emerged, and wolves howl once again. Only a werewolf like Scott McCall can rather both new allies and reunite trusted friends, fight back against what could be the most powerful and deadliest enemy. It comes out January 26th, 2023.
Well, with that voicing, I'm awake. It was
That's
all
the
great.
Void one. To bring it in there.
Of course.
Have to be. Well, like they should have not waited so long, because now if they're going to do a version of the last movie he was in, the Maze Runner.
Yeah.
Because now he's part of Maze Runner and stuff like that. If you do make a new one, he ain't gonna be in this anyways.
Yeah.
You think they're going to make a new one?
I don't know.
I know the third one was supposed to be the final.
But I don't know, because the movie that should be coming back, but now they're screwed up. Percy Jackson and the other one with
Oh
because they have a whole bunch of more books to it, and
No sequel or movie.
I
yeah,
wonder those-
look how it ended. It's
Yeah.
like you want, but now they're getting older and they can't really go onto it. Same character because they're getting older now. So now,
yeah. I was mad they didn't finish the third one with the original guys. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm waiting, bro.
literally.
it's just like
But last this is just like fun activity I just found, but like these are like literally the 17 of the hardest would you rather questions that will hurt your brain.
here we go again.
So first one, would you rather receive an alert every time your parents hook up, or have your parents receive an alert every time you hook up with someone?
Oh
Definitely
God.
my parents receive an alert every time I hook up.
Yeah.
They're gonna know about
See the
that shit.
results of people. So 73% receive an alert every time your parents hook up.
What?
What
the-
Oh,
No!
God.
No!
And 27% of the
Oh my god. What? Why?
Dog said,
That
"Oh,
shit
yeah."
starts going off way more than you think.
second one, would you rather pry off your thumbnail with a fork, or put a toothpick under your big toe and kick a wall?
That's fucked up.
56% did the thumbnail with the fork. 44% with the kick a wall with the.
No, because of the fucking. I don't like nails coming off. That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you got a fucking toothpick in your finger and you kick
I
into
did,
the
I
wall
did,
and
I
it
did
jabs
that on
into your
accident. I
foot.
did that on accident. It fucking hurt.
You kicked a toothpick into the wall?
No, I
Into your
kicked, I kicked the pillar out there,
What?
and I got a splinter out of it.
Oh yeah.
And I got right in my foot in that
I
hole.
remember I broke that.
All right,
Remember
well,
Lisa that you ain't gonna break it. What are you doing? Remember I told you to hold it?
The third one, would you rather pee your pants in public once a week, or poop your pants in private every other day? So 31% did pee your pants.
Yeah.
69% poop your pants in bro.
What? There's
No.
Fetish people.
This is the fetish people.
Fourth one, would you rather
No offense.
always have to use sandpaper as toilet paper, or always have to use hot sauce as eye drops?
I barely ever have to use eye drops, so I'm going to use the hot sauce.
60% did the sandpaper, 34% with the hot sauce. Y'all are dumb.
Can you imagine wiping your ass with
Sandpaper?
sandpaper? Just go into Home Depot and be like, yeah, I need the biggest roll of sandpaper you got.
We got my bum.
Fifth one, would you rather get
What?
violent diarrhea and
No, shut up.
throw up on your boss while giving a giant presentation in front of the entire company, or trip while walking down the aisle at your own wedding, causing you to break your arm?
Yeah.
21% of the first one, 79% of the second one. Damn, they want to break on
What
that
was the
special
first
day.
one? What was the first one?
The worst.
Puke on your boss
Diarrhea,
during a
throw
meeting.
up on your boss
I gotta
while
break my arm.
giving him a giant presentation in front of the company.
I'm breaking my arm. Fuck that.
For
At
your
least,
special day at wedding?
at least I'm not getting fired. At least I still got my job, even though I'm married. If I'm married or not. So.
You know that's
Why
just
would you
gonna
break
make
up
the
the- you broke
honeymoon
your arm.
that much greater.
Who knows? Some people are petty.
Sixth one, would you rather have hair for teeth, or have teeth for hair?
Teeth for
I'll have
hair.
teeth for hair. Hell yeah.
39%.
I got a
I'm
deep
sorry,
fake system.
He said.
You gotta decop.
My ass is gonna look like Darth Maul. I'm gonna paint my face red and everything.
That'd be a cosplay. Your teeth in your face.
That's
Where are we getting fake teeth?
Go out there. People make.
Just go to my niece every time she fucking
The
has
seventh
to
one, would you rather walk in on your grandma while she's hooking up with someone, or have grandma walking on you while with someone?
Well, the second
the
one's
second
already
one
happened.
happened.
They're
So.
both 50% too.
Oh,
The
Says-
fuck.
second part's already happened,
Yeah.
so I have to go
Yeah.
a second. So I can, it's already happened.
I don't ever want to walk in on my grandma fucking somebody.
Oh, you're
That's-
real fuck.
No.
Oh, she walked it on me.
The eighth one,
I was like,
would you rather have to sleep in a coffin full of snakes every night for an entire year, or have to cut off your own pinky toe? Pinky toe
No, I don't mind the snake.
No, I'm a snake.
for a whole entire year?
Yeah.
Yeah, depends on the. No, you don't. If it's a
It
little.
depends on the snake, I guess.
Yeah. What? They
you
usually what
said
kind
a
of snake?
python, you just
Python, okay,
pointed
then
your
no.
head like-
They
Then
can
no.
just
then no. If a little horse snake.
Man,
Why are you gonna get off me?
72% did the pinky
A
toe.
couple.
Yeah.
20% did the snakes.
Yeah.
So it's pinky toe?
72%.
They don't want to sleep
They
in
don't
the
want
coffin
the
over the
pinky toe.
snake.
9, let's see.
It's
Would
gonna
you
be
rather
annoying.
get all of your teeth pulled out with priors one by one? Have someone pull out each individual hair fossil from your body with
Hell
scissors?
yeah.
So there's
Teeth.
nothing left, mouth after mouth.
Fuck that.
Damn, 60% for that?
What?
I'm fucked up.
I would do
32
teeth.
with
So
I'll
you
get
just
my-
be like super smooth and bald.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like Michael Phelps in the pool.
Yeah,
Man,
no
look
time
at
for your
ripping
teeth.
your
Like,
skin. You're gonna be your
All
skin's
good.
gonna be bleeding all
Mm.
over the place.
you're way ahead of. Would you rather, let's see,
You're gonna be super.
have to clean an
dynamic, though.
entire 18-wheeler with your tongue, not able to shower or bathe for an entire year? 68% did that for that's it. Y'all
18.
stink.
What?
32
But are you gonna lick an 18-wheeler with your tongue?
No, but
No.
still 32% for
Oh.
that.
Yeah, right after it came out of the dump.
Mm. Would you rather have your taste buds on your butthole,
What?
or have to poop through your mouth?
Oh! Three to
Well,
one.
you're gonna taste shit either way. What does it matter?
74% for the first one. Taste buds on your butthole. 16% with the.
You're trying to eat with your ass.
Hell no,
Banana.
you're gonna eat with your mouth, but feed it with your asshole.
You're gonna have to shove a banana in your butt.
Hell no, I already seen a movie based off of that where that girl's
What if you like
mouth was an asshole.
Okay, but if you like doing anal, what if you just taste latex then?
Oh, you're next, would you rather be forced to wear wet socks every day for the rest of your life, or be forced to wear winter gloves over your hands for the rest of your life?
Winter gloves over my hands because I can't stand the feeling of wet socks.
No, that's annoying. It makes my feet itchy.
Would you rather get a paper cut every time someone says your name, or poop your pants every time you have sex? That'd be weird.
Oh my god! Now I gotta do that.
78% for the first, 22 for the second.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awful. I'm gonna be like, I have a nickname now. That's fucked up.
Would you rather have spider lay 100 eggs inside your body, get bitten by a venomous snake, and have to suck the poison out of your stomach? 91% vote for that.
Oh yeah.
9%.
What if it bites you in your ass? You can't suck your own ass.
Yes, you could. You need help with that.
I'll say that's
Oh my
9%.
How are you gonna suck your own ass?
See, there you go. You got
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh god.
15. Would you rather smell like poop and not know it, or constantly smell poop that no one else can smell?
See, either way, they want you to sniff shit.
I'm gonna pick the sniff
Ooh,
shit so no one else can smell it.
Yes,
Who did it
90%.
ask
What if
these
you're-
questions to?
What, hang on, if you're having
Well, I
sex
was
and
on
you
to
can all
ask
you
these
can smell is
questions.
shit, how are you supposed to get off?
Yeah.
Who came up with these questions?
You're gonna be going down on smelling shit like, oh,
They did fuck on this and
you
then
can't even
Now,
finish.
what's worse? Would you rather have your taste buds on your butthole, or have to poop through your mouth?
which one are you?
How?
Shit to the ball. No. So you give me a dirty request, I'm gonna shit in your throw
How
shit in the
about-
tip.
Either one. Like.
First kissing is a bad zone to go.
Okay. Any more?
Yo.
Last two.
Last two.
Would you rather have your best friend date, sleep with, and then marry your dad? Or never be able to make physical contact with another person again?
What if your best friend is a dude?
Oh my god, shut your...
Damn, the first they did 74%.
Your dad's just gonna marry your like best friend that you grew up with.
74% for the first one.
What the hell?
So people want their dad to marry their best friend? Wait, were these questions for women or men? Do you know that?
I don't know.
Or was it just a mixed
It's a
audience?
mix,
Yeah, it's like-
because it's the hardest. Would you rather question that will hurt your brain?
Yeah, my dad can date my best friend. That's cool.
Yeah, fine.
That's some shameless shit.
That's wild. I ain't in this, Justin.
Nope.
Oh no.
You two are best friends.
Ah.
Sorry, we're brothers. Ha. Too bad.
Oh,
That
last
surpasses that.
Are you sure
so-
that it's your sister?
time.
Sister.
Strong, that bitch.
The last one. Would you rather know when you're going to die, or know how you're going to die?
No, how?
Well, I already
Wow.
know when now, 35.
See, if you know how you're gonna die, you can avoid it.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I want to know every time I'm
Cut
gonna
that
die.
shit out.
My
that?
destiny and I control it.
I was gonna say, I already kind of know, well, as a joke. Now I want to know when. I'm
Yeah, they
gonna,
got 49% for know when you're going to die, and then 51% know how you're going to die.
But if you knew how to die, would you live your life differently, or would you live the same?
If it doesn't,
switch it. We'll go with a little bit of both.
it's just gonna continuously change. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't think I should change it too much though, because it might alter shit.
Yeah, it's gonna show you a different way you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you think you're clever by altering that? Let's just alter your death now. Like Final Destination
Yeah.
shit.
Play the game.
Yeah.
Dog we get a Final Destination desk, that's bullshit. I always knew it.
Nope, I don't want to die by hundred.
We bought everything.
It's gonna be an elevator.
Fuck that.
No,
I've worked
no,
with a lot of elevators. That's
No.
fucked up.
no. We,
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We're gonna die in a horror house.
Yeah, or else.
I don't want to die in a
As long as
horror
they-
house.
Yeah, I'd rather die in the elevator than
I don't want
piss
to
house.
smell piss.
That's what you. That's what you.
Dog, that was a nightmare for a few days.
You know, maybe if it gets enough clout, one day we'll expose that story and show a few videos and shit like that of what it looked like. But that was a nightmare experience for
Yeah.
real life.
Yeah, definitely.
That was scarier than any other scary house I've ever been to.
So including my own.
Could be. Did you pee in bottles all day?
You know when I fucked up my leg? I did.
For months?
No!
Yeah.
For months?
It was him.
It was really hard to get up, bro. Like, it was a lot of pain, and I was just like, fuck it. And I just fucking pissed in a bottle, because I just feel like
That's fine.
But yet there's no shit. Like, how do you...
Yeah, they were
Anyway.
shitting in bags.
Oh.
Yeah, and they were pissing in. They didn't even use the toilet at all.
No, they just get like Jose Cuervo and then pee in the bottle.
Fuck it.
And you were filled. And he
Reckless. And then throw it on the ground. Like, fuck it. I shit you not, there was a pile of Jose Cuervo bottles up to our waist.
You couldn't even lay on the couch.
No, the mattress hit you in the face with the black part.
Ooh.
That was fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
This is a
I
secret.
literally got whacked in the face with pee and poop. Just right across the face, and God knows what else.
You just sat there going, nope. I need a minute
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah. I need to think.
That was really the day I really thought
That's your,
about
that's your
quitting my
final
fucking
destination.
job. No. If I die there, that's a fucking problem. Like, burn the house with me in it. Then again, there's so much pee in there.
It won't go on.
It's gonna smell everything up.
That'll cause climate change.
He said, who doesn't love burnt urine?
So like, everyone in the radius will literally die from the poison fumes.
Yeah, no, that house was toxic as fuck.
Well, yeah, mattress will like will come alive and eat you. I'd be tired of getting sucked up in there. I'd be going, hell no, jump off the
No,
bed.
you were dog paddling through that shit.
Oh, I'll see. I heard about the dirty secrets.
Listen, you started this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were trying to hold it off for.
But you let it all go out. We said we'll wait for it next time.
Not
We
all.
just gonna talk about it.
Still
You
worse.
started it. You said that. Whatever the fuck you just said. You started this. We finished. We might as well
No,
keep
I
going.
just-
No,
Anyways, moving on.
What we're talking about now?
whoever goes.
Yeah, well, speaking of dying and stuff, the meta universe is dying.
Oh.
It's really not doing that well, actually. Mark the creator of
Zuckerberg.
Jesus Christ. The creator of the meta universe, which is Mark Zuckerberg, he actually is losing a pretty big status in his career. He's dropped from the third richest person in the world to like the 30th richest person in the world, and that's pretty major for somebody who's like, I guess, self-employed, you know. And it's all because of his meta universe. It's not being advertised in the eyes of the people that, you know, he's aiming for. Like there's like major drops in like shares and shit like that because of it, and it was just like by 25% on Thursday, and it's, I don't really know, like, I've never actually played the Meta Universe or was into it like that, but I do know that that was one of his like main things to like pop off and go off. You know, I don't know what you guys heard of it or what your opinion is on it, but I know that it was supposed to be one of his like major hits. And
I feel like it's just before its time right now. Honestly, the world's not ready to accept something to completely do virtual business and everything else on host meetings.
Mhm.
We already have video conferences and stuff like that, but to do it in a virtual reality, it's like it's almost needless right now. There's not a real need for it. Maybe during when COVID was happening, it would have been something more viable and accessible, but we're more past that time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
where everybody's going back to work, everybody's actually having face-to-face interactions every single day.
Yeah.
There's no use for it. Whereas a year or two ago, yeah, there would have been a use for it.
Yeah.
Now it's just we're ahead of that, and it's before it's time where people will actually still do business face to face.
Yeah.
So it's not his fault. It's the idea of it is great,
No, 100%. You know.
but it's just not needed. There's not a real target audience right now that's gonna really use it per se.
Yeah.
I think he was also like trying to. I think he was trying to compete with VR, but VR is, you know, it's doing better.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
But that's just thing.
Could you imagine getting a hand job in another but being able to feel it. He's like, I don't know.
It's a thought.
Good. That's a good train of thought there.
Yeah.
That's the way to do business.
Yep.
Internet prostitution.
I think you could buy a property there too. And just start.
Oh, then basically,
He said I own my own house on mine.
like I got a mansion.
Do you have one?
Right.
Flood tried to flex on everybody.
Yeah, it was like my house is good.
So yeah,
Live in a house. And then you see, no, I live in this big
He
mansion.
said I don't have a PS5 in real life, but in the metaverse I do.
I have 4.
Yeah, I do better in that life than in this life.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man.
He said in the metaverse I drive a Ferrari. You drive a fucking Prius. Oh.
You stare out a window, you take the fucking thing off, and you're just like, oh.
It'll be big.
Son of a bitch.
That's gonna take over a lot. That happens, like no one's leaving the house, nobody's doing anything, there'll be no contact with people. We'll be talking to
Mom's
people.
gonna be like, get a job, I have one in my VR world.
And look at the money I'm making.
I have 10,000 gold coins.
And $0 in your bank account.
You ain't got shit on me, bitch.
Because you spent it all on internet and gaming. Oh man.
Nobody works as hard as I do. Farming
Every day,
simulator.
$24. I go to bed on time. You never slept. Like.
I slept in my VR world.
I slept in my VR. You, yeah.
There you go. That would
Nice.
You didn't say goodbye.
No, we're gonna reopen it up.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick it up again.
Yeah. Coach gotta get his stuff in there too. So
Hell yeah.
We were talking about, yeah.
Sure we do.
Because when he goes to Dallas, we gotta run it ourselves. We gotta figure out.
Battlefield Mobile is gonna be basically Battlefield 2042, but now released to be played on your phone.
There you go.
So EA has now made this game on a beta right now. It's just reached an open beta stage, so certain areas right now are getting access to the open beta and being able to play it on their phones. Obviously, this is another function where you can attach a controller to your phone and be able to play right directly from your phone. But it's got the regions that are available are the Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia, and Singapore right now. So these are the test open beta regions with their plans to expand to more as time goes on. So eventually the US will get their release, as well as like Canada and our surrounding countries around us.
Yeah.
But thing about this Battlefield app that it's gonna be Android only for right now, because they still have to get permissions and certain security things from Apple and other things before they can expand on the iOS. It was previously on alpha testing in certain regions, but beta testing includes updates and improvements in graphics and movement. All progress in the beta will be wiped out when the full release comes out, though. So, any progress you make during the beta will be replaced. But Battlefield is not completely leaving you shit out of luck by doing this. Anything that you've already earned from the beta and everything, all the money that you may put into the beta will be returned to you in Battlefield coins, where you can repurchase the items when the full game comes out. So you're at least going to get reimbursed and be able to get all of your items back.
That's good.
So EA is definitely doing the right thing, at least in that mode, so you can still keep everything that you got. All in-game purchases will be converted to Battlefield coins with a 25% bonus at launch. So those players will also receive a 25% XP bonus to level their accounts.
And how long is that going to go for?
That's going to go for as long as they have it. So it depends on how many items you buy. You'll just get another booster after booster after booster, so you can keep using it.
That's pretty sick.
So for every item you have a 25% experience booster added to that once it gets returned in Battlefield coin.
Nice.
So you get your items back, and then for playing the beta, you get a little bonus. So I feel like EA is going in a good direction with that. Battlefield Mobile will also include its modes like Conquest, Rush, Team Deathmatch, and Warpath. More special modes will be released as time progresses. But Battlefield Mobile will also go classic with some of its maps from Battlefield 3, like the Nashar canals, well, not candles, and the Grand Bazaar map that is also included in there if anybody's played Battlefield 3 before.
A little bit.
They also claim the mobile game will also have assignments and challenges to keep players frequently coming back, with little side missions that you can accomplish for achievements, and ton of intense multiplayer maps.
Okay.
So that'll be released for Android. Not really sure on a release date yet for sure, but beta testing should tell us something soon with it being open, and then I'm expanding the regions that it's going to be available. So I'm sure that Battlefield fans like myself will be excited. It's just how much memory is it going to take up on your phone. There's no real specs here yet. That's the only issue I'm having here. It's like, how much storage do you have to actually run it off your phone, and how much battery is it going to eat up?
Yeah, it's about. That's the only thing will be on your phone. You can't
He
call
said
nobody.
delete my texting in phone call.
Texting, you can't text anybody. You can't do anything.
I have
You
this
don't know
phone
what
for
time it is.
Battlefield
You just got.
Mobile only.
Nothing else. No music. Nothing. You just got that game, and that's it. You can hold.
That shit's gonna drain your battery. Like
EA is going to be like, just buy another phone.
Man, gonna fucking rank up your electricity bill using that bitch.
He said plugged in.
You can't even afford that.
Super fast charger from Samsung, so it doesn't stop.
Always at 100.
Always at 100, never anything less.
Yeah.
You're gonna take the phone off the charger, it's gonna fucking die. Just instantly drops to 0.
There goes everything I worked for. My life's work.
My life's work. I can't even take it anywhere. It's not mobile.
You can't get them mobile.
It's mobile around the house because I have a 10-foot charger.
Right.
It's on a fucking leash.
You'll make a charger just for his stuff that he needs done. You'll be selling
He's
them.
gonna custom make his own charger.
Yeah. You can leave the house.
30 stories long.
Outside.
Outside, you can go outside.
You can only do it outside.
He's like, the closest you can go is to the sidewalk.
If you're
It's
lucky.
still a little adventure. Go outside.
Yeah, you never know. You can see.
Like, why are you just standing there like this, charging my phone?
Charge my phone.
This fat ass charger coming out of your window.
What do you got there? My phone charger.
Charger.
How much do you sell for it?
You could probably make money like if you just created a 100-foot phone charger.
You know, you put it
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a
Although
lot of
I don't know
wiring.
how the fuck it's like gonna run that well. That's a pretty far way to get some wiring to run from an outlet. You gotta have some good outlets.
Just put some
Yeah.
redstone in it.
Get a fucking generator.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to start the cord from the attic to the basement type.
I
That's
won't
100 feet
have a
about.
form.
You
The
have
wall
slack
charger.
then.
It's
You
just,
like
you
to
just
walk
hook it, you
around.
can just hook it up to a generator. Have
Sit in
a
your
generator.
car.
Charging.
Charge
Get
it.
back in here. That's the only way I can charge it.
Family barbecues in the backyard have never been more fun.
Grilling burgers on my
I hope
engine
you
roof.
have a really strong Wi-Fi signal. You're gonna get a Wi-Fi booster.
I'm gonna put a frying pan, cook some eggs on my engine.
Don't mind that. That's my Google Nest and my 100-foot charger. That'd be kind of sick though.
100-foot charger. Oh,
Yeah. Charge your phone from the bathroom.
From the car.
Someone's gonna unplug your shit though, and you're not gonna know who.
Yeah, it's like, what?
That's when
be
you
like-
turn into Wonder Woman with that bitch and whack.
It's gonna be like us in the day when we used to pull plugs on each other in the games. Like,
Dog, that used to piss me off so much.
Yeah.
dog, my friend went to do this basketball game, and Tony's like, fellas, do this.
You remember the era of the memory card, and if someone did that shit to you and unplugged your shit,
And you
the
need
whole fucking memory card got corrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog, I lost my shit. Like, I'm not even gonna kid you when my mom did it to me the first time. I'm like, all that progress, like getting all the way to like Detroit on Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, just fucking corrupted. I'm like, I'm moving.
Back in
I
our
gotta
day.
move away from you.
Back in our day.
That was awful. And then the whole memory card got corrupted.
No, that's just like this one basketball game our friend was doing. He was getting so good at it. He was finally making a final shot. It was like the countdown, and then Tony comes over. He goes, He goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Makes it, but he pulls the plug just as it. Yeah, shoot! You just see him. You
I
just
don't
see
know
him.
did that, not me.
No, but
I
you
was sitting
told
right
me
next
to.
to him. so-
No, I heard that whispering. And I was trying to warn him, but he wasn't listening, so he got what he got. I tried. So can you imagine that you were losing and you just start winning the game, and all of a sudden the shit just gets pulled off? Like, all right.
This is
It's
treason.
always bad for gamers because you always tell them something if your power goes out or you have ammo that hits the cord and loses all that progress and you're live and you just
It's Michael Myers time after that.
Oh yeah. He said, turn to the left. All right, picture.
We are so lucky to have autosave in this generation.
Yeah.
Because if we did not have fucking autosave,
You
it
would forget.
had to manually save like we used to.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you
we had to
forget.
have saving
You
points.
have to wait, literally wait for that shit to finish.
we have to make sure it's
It's
like
word or anything.
and you can just make
Yeah,
sure.
that's it. Starting over.
I remember playing Tomb Raider and I didn't fucking save once because I was just grinding the game hard as fuck when I was
And
younger.
then one
And
day,
then a fucking like electric storm fucking happened and hit the power box outside and like the whole fucking game shut off. I'm like,
wow.
That's why we always save no time.
Now at least this is generation.
And just wait for the fucking thing to come back.
fucking calling me energies with a complaint.
Like, you know, all
You know how hard I work, sir.
how many hours? How much I didn't get to sleep because of this?
Blood, sweat, and tears went into this.
That's how he
It's
was.
the whole-
You know how many controllers I threw?
Blood, sweat, tears, and sleep. They keep forgetting to add sleep in it.
Yeah.
You don't get sleep when you're trying to accomplish shit like that.
No.
No.
Last thing on my agenda for tonight is the Razer PS5 controller coming out.
Did you say eraser?
No, it's
Razer.
a brand like Razer, like
Oh,
that makes
Razer.
laptops
Yeah.
and like stuff like
Yeah.
that.
It's-
So Razer announced a new high-end PS5 gamepad to be complete with the new Sony DualSense Edge and the Microsoft Elite controllers for its PC collections.
Ooh, nice.
Didn't we talk about this before?
I don't think so. There was another version coming out.
Okay, I know you talked
It
about.
was the handheld version that Razer was creating, like the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about another one that was like that, and
There's a lot of controller companies out
Now
now.
when we talk about when in the beginning of our thing, we thought we talked about one of the controllers that was so smart that you only it remembers by your.
Well, this one's a little different. It doesn't have all that features.
Okay.
This
I was
one is actually created by the gaming company that actually creates stuff for PC called Razer.
Yeah, I heard about that. I've seen some of that.
The controller is going to be called the Razer Wolverine V2 Pro, and it'll run about $250 just for the controller. What makes this controller so special, as its other competitors do, like the Xbox Elite Series controllers and the other DualSense controllers from Sony, this controller will have a rear paddle button function where you can add extra triggers and motions for the controller with the swappable thumb pads that we're all used to. But what separates this controller from its competitors, it has a hyperspeed wireless function. So the controller reacts faster than every other controller on the market. The way this controller does this is by a hyperspeed dongle that like the Xbox Elite Series controllers use to hook up to PC. This is a boosted dongle that actually runs off of Wi-Fi and boosts your controller stats so you have faster reaction buttons.
Damn, that's gonna be pretty useful and pretty deadly.
Yeah, it'll be good for the streamers and stuff because they'll probably be showing it off unless you really got the money to get that one controller.
Well, the one thing about these controller markets right now is that Xbox, with its Elite Series controller, kind of has dominated the market ever since it kind of introduced that feature. Simply because it's a high quality item. When you get an Elite controller, it's heavier. It's built for more. You just feel more comfortable because everything's gripped and like placed exactly where it needs to be. You feel like you're already set up for success. That's the power of having one of these controllers. But to have something that runs off of Wi-Fi and is at faster reacting than any other controller on the market, you could be playing on PS5 and you're going to have reactions like a PC player would with this controller. That's what's so special about it. It makes it above the competition because of its next level programming inside of it. So, like, Razer is going to be the first ever company to have anything that runs this insanely powerful, but can connect to any kind of system and do what it needs to do.
Yeah.
But it's going to be like in the design of a PS5 controller, essentially.
Yeah.
The controller's actually kind of crazy looking, if you believe it or not. There's no D-pad at all. It's literally a motion. So, like how your phone is a touchscreen, that's how the D-pad is on there.
So you just have to like put
Move your fingers around like that. It's fucking insane.
Oh wow.
That's pretty fucking cool.
So it's like basically almost holographic how it does it, but like when you move your fingers over it, it actually moves.
Yeah.
How the joysticks and the D-pad would work. And obviously you can attach like joysticks to it, or you can use the motion sense pad.
This is gonna destroy every other controller on the market.
So like it's basically like if you were to have a mouse, but you can swing your finger around and do a full 360. That's gonna improve like reaction times on Call of Duty and everything. It's gonna change the game.
No, for real, like if you're doing a mission or some shit and then somebody just comes up and sneaks up on you, gone, dead, didn't even see you. You know, like, that's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely above its time, and it's like it's the next big controller. I feel like this is gonna outdo any kind of controller that comes out to try and compete with it.
Yeah.
This is gonna be like the new standard for competition when
Yeah.
it comes to console gaming.
Yeah.
So, since it's like powered by Wi-Fi and stuff like that, is it gonna have like charging capabilities or?
So essentially, what I believe I read is that it can either take batteries or they have battery charging packs with normal stations, but the battery life is supposed to exceed over 4 hours.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Obviously, I think they're probably going to develop on the battery life and like release new things to be able to update it as it goes along. But
Right.
it's a good start, especially to have like a pro level controller be at least released like that, and then have it completely electronically based, where you have to have like a touchscreen almost model on it. 4 hours of battery life is probably not that bad for that,
No.
because it functions a lot off of all that. So, but no doubt that they're fucking definitely insane stepping that up into the game. So far, most members still prefer the Elite controllers right now for PC gaming, but once this new controller hits the market, it's definitely going to give Xbox a run for its money as far as creating controllers and content like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I'm
think
not
they're
gonna
gonna-
lie, I probably will get that controller for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you probably get it, but like, it'll be the same size as the. Same
I mean,
amount.
$250 is pricey for a pro controller, but
Yeah.
for something of this level,
It's
I'm
like,
willing
it's
to
definitely
spend
worth
that.
it's
it.
once they know the probably gonna raise the
Or
price.
at least demo it, you know, like in GameStops where they
Yeah.
have the controllers there, have it there and have us test it out there before we buy it.
It will be.
They still do that, right?
As far as I know,
I don't think they,
I don't know.
they don't. They have it. They have. You can demo some of them, but I don't think the sisters are all out that much. Like the PlayStation and Xbox, not really, or the Switch. The Switches are on. Switches are just on the Switches.
I don't know.
What was always what?
So, spot your switches.
Nintendo Switches are on the wall.
Nintendo Switchers.
Switches. That's the next.
That's the next
Console.
system.
That's the next system.
Nintendo Swishers.
You hear it first now.
Now, those would be beastie. It'd be like, try our new flavor Nintendo Swishers.
Limited edition.
Limited edition Swisher Sweets.
I fucking cop right away.
Oh, yeah, I'm in. Take my money. I'm buying the box.
Right.
Buying your stock.
Yeah.
Selling it for more.
Somebody this control goes
I'm
out.
gonna need you to reorder. I'll be here tomorrow.
So when this control comes out, what do you think beyond? Which can go beyond that?
I mean, they're already taken to the next level. The only thing that they can really just do on is add on a PlayStation's adaptive learning system to it, and I feel like it would be even more intense. But the controller probably already have different modes for different games as is. Honestly,
Yeah.
it'll have the back paddles to control the controller from the back.
This is the last controller they ever made. That it'll be the kid. Like, I think they can do better up the level.
Like,
There's always room for improvement.
yeah, like this one might be top for a while before they come out with something better than that.
You gotta remember, this is the first of its kind, so
Yeah.
all the other companies are gonna see this happen
Mm-hmm.
and then adapt and improve.
Yeah.
So I feel like the market's only gonna get more intense, especially with the rise of the PC and the fall of the system coming.
Yeah, but and they can even go. They probably will go. They could all be going digital, and then we're going handheld.
It's gonna be like, I feel like it would be still useful to have your own PC console at home, but definitely mobile is gonna be the way of the gaming industry soon.
Yeah, because they already got good games out there on.
I mean, you have the Steam Deck, the Razer coming out, and everybody else is gonna be shooting at this.
Yeah.
And you gotta really think that the credit has to go to Nintendo for starting the idea.
Yeah.
Nobody ever had this idea until the Wii U and the Nintendo Switch came to life.
But and also did the handheld like that.
Yeah,
DS.
Nintendo stayed with handheld,
Yeah.
especially with the DS's.
The
And
last system,
DS
the
Lite.
last couple systems they had was Nintendo 64. Then it was the Wii and the other one.
The Game Boy was the first
GameCube.
handheld. Game Boy was the first handheld system to ever come out.
Yep.
Yep, then the DS, and then
Yep, and then it was the 3D, and then now we got the Switch.
I miss the PS Vita. Or the
Yeah, I
PSP.
never got into it. I
was
never
pretty
got it.
dope.
Yeah, the PSP was shit. No
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah.
So
I heard
maybe we do the boxing one and that one Sims one.
Oh, yeah. That's when it smacked
Like,
the
come
fish.
on, I didn't do that. So like, dog, it didn't copy your body language. Well, you got your ass knocked out because it wouldn't move where you move.
I used to play Burnout Paradise on my PSP all the time.
Man, Burnout Paradise. I haven't
Yeah.
played that game
They
in
don't have
such a long time.
That game was
Yeah,
lit on the
yes.
PSP though.
Hell, man.
What you guys said? Like, what was your
You'd be like making through the most boring shit.
what was your last Nintendo game you ever played and the console you played?
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Switch, and it would be fucking Smash Bros. And Mario Party. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't forget the classics.
Oh,
I want Mario Kart
most
Double
definitely.
Dash back. That game was a shit. That's how real beef was settled.
And they also make you mad. They all like the little videos. I'm going, zap, or you get hit with the.
That's how you settle beef right there.
Zap.
The new the new Mario. I like it, but I hate it that we never get the lightning bolt, and they always do, and we get zapped, and we has everyone.
No,
had
that
lightning
blue
bolt?
turtle shell with the fucking
I only got the
wings
star.
that used to piss me off.
Well, they
so
like,
close to the finish line.
Fucking zoom past you right at the last and you son of a bitch.
or they get the ink one, and they put the black spot
that
in your
shit.
view. Like you never get that. They always get it.
Oh, in the Mario Kart?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that shit was
like
irritating.
the two top things on there. You don't never get to do, but they do.
Those fuckers.
It's like you go to red and it gets zapped. Like,
No, that 4v4 moments on there, those were the days on Double Dash.
yeah.
Plus you'd have two teammates and you'd have a teammate and then the fucking different cards that you could adjust to and do all that shit. That was fun. But yeah, I think it's a good place to close it out for us tonight. Thanks for everybody who tuned in to the podcast, and we'll see you Sunday.
So,
Yeah.